Don't just stand there, you ape. Give me a hand up. Nope, I'm actually okay, thank you very much. Where the hell are we?
I don't know. Looks kind of Mad Maxy.
But that would be IP infringement, right?
No! Fuck! Fuck! I didn't lie!
You lied!
No, I made an educated wish!
Did you say you made an educated fucking wish?
They call me the Merc with the mouth. They don't call me Truthful Timmy, the blowjob queen of Saskatoon.
One more word. Please give me one.
Gubernatorial.
Was that all you got? Is that what you said when your world went to shit?
Come again.
Yeah, I heard all about you. How you screwed up everything. You should be thanking me for pulling you out of that bed you shit in. Oh, you backstabbing son of a bitch!
Are you ready to be calm now? What you thinking about?
Get the fuck off of me.
Almost done.
Almost done what?
Getting my knife out of your buttocks.
Pervert! Go! Get your mind out of my pants.
Have you been checked for ADHD?
But I've had several STDs, which were probably caused by ADHD. Holy shit. Sabretooth, your brother.
Ready to die!
Wait! Time!
You look ridiculous. People have waited decades for this fight. It's not gonna be easy. Maybe nice. Shoot the double, take him down. Side control, then full mount, and you ground and pound till he makes no sound because he's dead.
Shut the fuck up.
Oh my God.
New rules. I talk now.
That's gonna be very hard on the audience.
Shut the fuck up! Let me fucking think. Now, we gotta get back to Paradox, right? Right?
Jim, excuse, am I allowed to speak now? Or?
Just nod, asshole. Right.
I'm gonna fight you now.
Oh, are you? What the fuck are those?
Oh, back in civilian life, I wear a toupee, but nobody knows.
Everybody knows.
Want to talk about what's haunting you, or should we wait for a third act flashback?
Go fuck yourself, man.
Upsy daisy, here we go.
Hey, guys, take time.
Oh. Whiskey dick of the claws. It's quite common in Wolverines over 40.
You don't want this.
You're right, I don't. And you don't want this.
Open the door!
I can't hear you over all the noble sacrifice.
Why are you fucking doing this?
Because I'm Marvel Jesus. Or Spock. Hard to say.
Hey!
You fucking idiot.
We? Us? A team? The answer is yes. Shake on it.
Fuck!
Nicked it. Just got the tip with your little steak.
He pushed his way out and He was
A butterfly.
butterfly. Oh. You want the other book, don't you?
Yeah.
Okay. Back in a second, babe. Herbie, have you seen the book that Franklin loves? Not that one. We did that one yesterday, and I know he loves it, but here we are. It's here. See, we're going for something a little bit more fun today, yeah?
Increase of the cytoplasm. Yes.
Comfortable?
It's a little big. You save me any of that schnapps?
Not as much as I should have. Sorry. Next time.
Mr. Stark, how are your levels?
Levels at 100%.
Good.
We may dim half the lights in Brooklyn, but we are ready. As we'll ever be.
Agent Carter, don't you think you would be more comfortable in the booth?
Oh, yes,
Yeah,
of course.
good.
Sorry.
Do you hear me? Is this on? Ladies and gentlemen, today we take not another step towards annihilation, but the first step on the path to peace. We begin with a series of micro-injections into the subject's major muscle groups. Serum infusion will cause immediate cellular change. And then, to stimulate growth, the subject will be saturated with vital rays.
That wasn't so bad.
That was penicillin.
Serum infusion, beginning in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now, Mr. Stark. Stephen? Can you hear me?
It's probably too late to go to the bathroom, right?
We will proceed.
That's 10%. 20%. 30. That's 40%. Vital signs are normal. That's 50%. 60. 70.
Shut it down! Shut it down!
Kill the reactor, Mr. Stark! Turn it off! Kill it! Kill the reactor!
No! Don't! I can do this!
That's 100%!
Mr. Stark?
Son of a bitch did it.
I did it.
Yeah. I think we did it.
You actually did it.
How'd you feel?
Taller.
I do owe you for saving my life, but let's keep things interesting. I'd say you have about 4 seconds before you're Elias' food.
Welcome to Mr. Screen. When we talk about the new Avengers, it's impossible not to remember Wolverine joining forces again in this adventure. Perhaps one of the most enigmatic acts of the MCU is the arrival of Wolverine, just like it was with Deadpool. Now, what Wolverine might do about this could be even more interesting than you imagine, so let's get straight to the point. The fate of Logan and the new Avengers. The world had changed forever. Ever since Tony Stark was reborn in a different timeline and became the new Doctor Doom, reality as everyone knew it began to crumble. Doom was no longer just a technological or mystical threat. He was now a force of absolute destruction, crossing multiple dimensions and erasing the existence of countless worlds. The Avengers, disjointed and weakened, desperately tried to find a way to combat this new threat. At the center of this chaos, Wolverine, also known as Logan, received an unexpected call. He had lived long enough to see the world and its heroes change, but the magnitude of the crisis they now faced demanded something more. He would join the new Avengers in a final attempt to save the universe. The new Avengers assemble. Logan was in a secluded bar, far from the hustle and bustle of Manhattan, drinking alone when he got the call. It was Captain Sam Wilson, the new leader of the Avengers. "We need you, Logan," Sam said, his voice tired but firm. Logan looked up from his bottle. "Again? Haven't I saved this world enough?" "Not this time," Sam replied. "It's bigger than anything we've ever faced. Stark, he's not what he used to be. He's Doctor Doom now. He's tearing realities apart. And Mr. Fantastic thinks only you can fix it." Logan was silent for a moment, then drained his bottle. When and where? The next day, Logan was at a secret Fantastic Four facility, where Sam Wilson, Carol Danvers, Captain Marvel, Reed Richards, Mr. Fantastic, and other members of the new Avengers were waiting for him. There was a heavy mood in the air. They knew they were facing a threat beyond anything they had imagined. "Doctor Doom is destroying entire realities," Reed Richards explained, as he showed a hologram of what appeared to be multiple timelines being erased. "He's trying to remake the multiverse in his own image. We can't fight him directly. But there is a chance, a single chance." Reed Richards pressed a button, and a holographic image of the Infinity Gauntlet appeared in the air. "We need the Infinity Gauntlet from an alternate timeline. We've sent others before, but they've all failed. Using the gauntlet requires a body capable of withstanding the raw power it holds. Most haven't survived. But you, Logan, with your healing factor, you might have the stamina to use it without dying." All eyes were on Logan. He frowned, studying the image of the gauntlet. "That's too big a gamble, Richards." "There's no choice," Reed replied. "Doctor Doom has already destroyed half the realities in our dimension. If he gets his hands on the gauntlet from another timeline, the entire multiverse will be over." Logan ran a hand through his shaggy hair and sighed deeply. He'd weathered wars, apocalypses, and watched the world fall apart countless times. But this seemed to be the end of all things. "I'm in," he said finally. "But if you think this is going to be easy, you're wrong. The mission to the past." With Logan's decision made, Reed Richards and the Avengers began preparing for the mission. The plan was complex but straightforward. They would use the Fantastic Four's technology to send Logan back in time to a specific timeline before Thanos collected all the Infinity Stones. Wolverine would then have to find the gauntlet, steal the stones, and use them to fight Doom. Logan adjusted the time bracelets Richards had given him as he prepared for the time jump. So all I have to do is find Thanos, steal the gauntlet, and bring it back. Easy, right? You'll be facing a lot more than just Thanos, Logan, Carol Danvers said. If Stark, or rather Doom, is already aware of this plan, he'll try to intercept it. We don't know what to expect. I've faced monsters before, Danvers, Logan replied with a cynical smile. And I survived. As soon as the temporal calculations were complete, Reed Richards activated the portal. Within seconds, Logan was flung through the time stream, into a past timeline. He awoke in an alien jungle, a remote moon where Thanos, in that timeline, had hidden the Infinity Gauntlet before using it to wipe out half the universe. Logan crept forward, his heightened senses giving him an advantage. He knew time was against him. Thanos was there, along with his minions. And even before he could get close to the Mad Titan, Logan sensed something wrong in the air. Doom had already intervened. Everything was too quiet. The confrontation with Doom. When Logan finally located the chamber where the gauntlet was hidden, he realized he was not alone. A tall figure in metallic armor and a flowing cape stood in front of the pedestal where the Infinity Gauntlet was kept. Dr. Doom, Logan growled, his adamantium claws coming out with a metallic clang. On schedule, as always, Wolverine, Doom said without turning around. I knew Reed would send you. He always believes his intelligence can overcome my will. Foolishness. Logan stepped forward, ready to strike, but Doom raised a hand, and Logan was frozen in place, his body pinned by an invisible force. Did you really think you could surprise me, Logan? I knew it from the beginning. Reed Richards' plan was conceived by someone brilliant, but predictable. Logan struggled against the force that immobilized him, but he couldn't move. He felt his entire body being compressed by the immense pressure exerted by Doom. You may be resilient, Logan, but you are not invincible. And even if you could wield the Infinity Gauntlet, do you really think you would be a match for me? Doom turned slowly, his face hidden by the mask, but Logan could see the evil gleam in his eyes. I am reshaping the multiverse into something much greater, and I will destroy anyone who tries to interfere. With one swift movement, Doom threw Logan across the room, sending him crashing into a stone wall. Logan groaned in pain, but his healing factor began to regenerate his fractured bones and torn muscles almost immediately. Do you think you'll win this time, Doom? Logan shouted, forcing himself to his feet. But I've seen tyrants like you before. And in the end, they all fall. Doom just laughed. Then come on, Logan. Show me your resilience. Show me why you think you can be the key to saving the universe. Logan's desperation. The battle between Wolverine and Dr. Doom was brutal. Every blow Logan threw was blocked by Doom with ease. Doom's armor seemed indestructible, and every time Logan got close to the gauntlet, Doom knocked him away with powerful blasts of energy. Logan knew he was at a disadvantage, but he kept moving forward, his survival instincts driving him to fight with everything he had. Even wounded, bleeding, and nearly exhausted, he refused to give up. Doom, for his part, seemed to enjoy the fight, using only a fraction of his power. You were never my match, Logan, Doom said calmly, raising his hand to unleash another wave of energy. This fight is futile. But then, at the last moment, Logan did something unexpected. Instead of attacking Doom directly, he dodged to the side, grabbing the Infinity Gauntlet from its pedestal. With a tremendous effort, he placed it in his hand, feeling the power of the stones pulsing through his body. Doom froze for a moment, his eyes fixed on Logan. The power of the gauntlet. The weight of the Infinity Gauntlet was crushing, as if the very fabric of the universe were pressing down on Logan. The Infinity Stones, glowing with unimaginable intensity, seemed to pulse in time with his heart, and for a moment he felt his mind nearly shatter under the pressure of sheer power. Doom, now in shock, took a step back. Do you really think you can control it, Logan? The power of the Infinity Stones is not for ordinary mortals. Even with your healing factor, you will be destroyed. Logan, his teeth clenched and sweat streaming down his face, felt the truth in Doom's words. Every second with a gauntlet in his hand was torture, as if he were trying to contain a nuclear explosion about to happen. But he knew he had no choice. It was the only way to stop Doom. I'm not like the others, Doom, Logan growled. I have survived hell before. The energy of the Infinity Stones began to flow through Logan, healing his wounds almost instantly, heightening his sensory abilities, and giving him a perception of time and space far beyond his usual comprehension. He felt the force of time distorting around him, reality vibrating like the strings of a cosmic harp. But Dr. Doom wasn't going to let this continue. With a quick flick of his hand, he launched a blast of cosmic energy at Logan. But this time, Logan was ready. With the gauntlet, he erected a barrier of energy that absorbed the impact with ease. Doom gave a dark smile. Interesting. It seems you're adapting. But that won't be enough. Before Logan could react, Doom lunged toward him with surprising speed, striking with overwhelming force. The fight became a collision of raw power and strategy. Every blow exchanged made reality tremble around them, as Logan struggled to maintain control of the stones and resist Doom's immense power. Doom, even without the gauntlet, was a master of both science and magic, and he used this combination of skills masterfully. Each attack came with surgical precision, trying to unsettle Logan, who was beginning to succumb to the weight of the gauntlet. But Logan was not one to give up easily. Even when it seemed his body could no longer take it, his determination to save the multiverse kept him going. He tried to use the gauntlet to attack Doom directly, but soon realized that Doom had already prepared mystical defenses to protect himself against the stones. "You think I didn't foresee this, Wolverine?" Doom said, his voice calm but tinged with arrogance. "I've planned for this eventuality for a long time. Even if you have the gauntlet, its power is not enough to defeat me." Logan felt frustration building inside him. He knew Doom was telling the truth. Using the gauntlet without fully understanding its power was like trying to control a storm with your bare hands. And besides, Logan's healing factor, while powerful, was beginning to show signs of wear. He didn't know how much longer he could hold out. Doom's plan revealed. As the battle raged on, Doom revealed more of his plan. "You don't understand, Logan. I am remaking the multiverse to save it from its own destruction. With every passing moment, the timelines are tearing themselves apart, collapsing under their own weight. Only I have the vision and the power to guide them to a better future." Logan, still struggling, gritted his teeth. "I've heard tyrants speak like this before. They all think they're doing the right thing. But all you're doing is destroying everything and everyone who ever existed." Doom snapped his fingers, and the air around them shifted, revealing visions of multiple realities being erased. "Do you think these lives matter, Wolverine? They're just fragments of shattered realities. I'm creating something greater." Logan, forced to watch countless universes being destroyed, felt a surge of rage, and his primal instincts took over. With a furious scream, he attacked Doom, using the gauntlet to increase his strength, his claws sparking with the energy of the Infinity Stones. The two clashed again, the battle reaching a near cataclysmic level. But Doom, ever meticulous in his plans, was prepared for the outcome. Not only had he foreseen that Wolverine would wield the gauntlet, he also knew that Logan would eventually succumb to its power. Doom raised a hand, activating a series of mystical runes on the ground. Logan felt an invisible force pulling at him, draining his energy. "Enough, Wolverine," Doom said coldly. "Your resistance is admirable, but futile. This battle is over." Logan tried to resist, but the gauntlet was becoming an unbearable burden. He felt his body begin to fail, the power of the stones consuming him from the inside out. Doom had created a containment system that drained the power of the Infinity Stones, and Logan knew he was close to losing. It was then that a voice echoed through the room. "He is not alone." Suddenly, a blast of energy struck Doom from behind, breaking his spell. It was Sam Wilson, the new Captain America, accompanied by Carol Danvers and Reed Richards. The new Avengers had arrived. The Avengers intervened. Sam and Carol immediately joined a fight, attacking Doom with everything they had. As Logan recovered from the energy drain, Reed Richards approached him. "Logan, you need to get out of there. We can't let Doom have full access to the gauntlet." Logan, still panting, nodded. "Doom was expecting this all along. He's been manipulating us from the beginning." "We know," Reed replied, his eyes scanning the scene around him. "But we still have a chance." With the help of the Avengers, Logan managed to get back to his feet. The battle continued to rage, with Sam and Carol launching coordinated attacks while Doom defended himself with his technological and mystical powers. Despite the combined strength of the heroes, Doom still seemed invincible. "Logan," Reed shouted, "we need to take the gauntlet from you before it destroys you." But Logan knew that if he took the gauntlet now, Doom would take it and destroy them all. He looked at Reed and shook his head. "If I do this, he wins." Reed hesitated. "So, what are you going to do?" Logan looked at Doom, who was laughing, dismissing the Avengers' efforts. He knew what had to be done, even if the price was too high. "I'm going to end this my way. Logan said, advancing once more for the final confrontation. The final sacrifice. Logan, with the power of the Infinity Stones and his indomitable will, launched himself at Doom one last time. The stones glowed brightly as he forced their full power into a single blow, determined to destroy Doom once and for all. The collision was devastating. Energy exploded in all directions, shaking the very fabric of space-time. Doom, caught off guard by the intensity of Logan's attack, was thrown backwards, his armor beginning to shatter. "You really think you can defeat me?" Doom screamed, enraged, but for the first time, he seemed vulnerable. Logan, his body burning from within with the power of the stones, knew this was his only chance. He used the gauntlet to create a final blast, which struck Doom with unimaginable force. Doom screamed in pain and fury as he was swallowed up by the blast. And then, in a flash of light, he was gone. Logan fell to his knees, exhausted. His body was on the verge of collapse, even as his healing factor tried desperately to keep him alive. Sam, Carol, and Reed rushed to him. "Logan!" Some shouted. "You did it!" Logan looked at them, smiling wearily. "It's not over yet, but at least Doom is out of the game." Before he could say more, the gauntlet fell from his hand. Logan passed out, his body finally succumbing to the devastating power he had controlled for so long. The new reality when Logan woke up, he was in a recovery room. Reed Richards was at his side, monitoring his vital signs. "You survived," Reed said, smiling with relief. But it was close. Logan tried to sit up, but his body was still weak. "Doom! What happened to him?" Reed shook his head. "Gone. We don't know where, but the multiverse is stable for now." Sam entered the room, followed by Carol. "You saved us all, Logan." "I don't know how, but you did." Logan just nodded, too exhausted to speak. As the Avengers assembled, a new sense of hope spread. The immediate danger had passed, but Logan knew deep down that this was just the beginning of something much bigger. And as he looked to the horizon, he knew his path was far from over. So these are our theoretical points. What do you think of all this? What do you think of this role for Wolverine in the story? Don't forget to leave a comment with your opinion, click the like button, subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any videos. I'm Mr. Screen and see you soon. Bye.